open up on breaking news about two brothers trying to take on a deadly pandemic all on their own. We throw it out to our field correspondent, Gene. Gene?
Can he hear it?
Thanks, guys. You know, I only have a clip to show you. You really didn't need to send me to Grand Cayman. Roll it.
We're gonna be playing Pandemic Legacy live all at one time, live.
Like one sitting, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I know that, but like, what are we doing right now?
Oh, we made the pandemic cover. We're doing like the operations expert.
Oh, but there's only two of us. There's four people in the cover.
Well, you know, it's a real life pandemic.
And
so
that's like old pandemic. That's what I'd be like, this pandemic.
It works. Just make the cover.
Okay.
Watch it Saturday.
That's right, we, the brothers Murph.
That's right. We've been the brothers Murph this whole time.
We are going to be live streaming all of Pandemic Legacy in one sitting on Twitch starting at 6 a.m.
So join us, but do know, there will be spoilers. Oh, yes. There will be spoilers. Restoration Games,
Thanks, Monster Daddy,
has concluded their unmatched design contest where people could submit designs of characters from the public domain.
Over 500 submissions came, and the 4 character winners are Harry Houdini, who will face off with the Genie of the Lamp early next year, in addition to Rosie the Riveter and William Shakespeare, who will be added in sets in the future.
There were so many great submissions that Restoration Games plans to produce up to 8 runner-ups in the future as well, and since it's all from the public domain, cha-cha-ching!
Before we move on, we just want to get Paula Deming's opinion on the inclusion of William Shakespeare's character, as it might just lead to more legitimacy that he was the true author of all those plays. Paula, your thoughts?
Shakespeare? Surely you mean Edward de Vere, the actual author of all of the Shakespeare plays. I mean, if you look at the evidence, if you really look at it, you'll see that Edward de Vere was probably the one who actually wrote Shakespeare. So they're putting de Vere in the game, right? Tell me they're at least putting him in as Shakespeare's sidekick. Don't tell me they're putting Marlowe in as his sidekick. Typical.
Wow. Well, you want to know what's going on here? Be sure to check out Death by Monsters, a podcast all about monsters, mysteries, and the unknown.
They have a special double episode all about the Shakespeare conspiracies, and you can now find Death by Monsters on YouTube.
Click the card.
In wholesome board game news, Dan and Cora, creators of Cora Quest, have completed their wildly successful Kickstarter campaign and have actually been picked up by a publisher to help release the game and widen its reach.
All this success tends to change people, as upon signing with a publisher, Dan immediately rented a limousine and drove through town announcing himself mayor of the city while chucking live lobsters at people saying, "Keep the change!"
Also, Dan has begun a petition to legally change his name to Monopoly Man, which that isn't even like Monopoly Man's name.
Finally, Bezier Games is releasing Suburbia 2nd Edition, featuring the art and dual-layered boards featured in the Collector's Edition. This version will simply not have the blinged-out components that the Collector's Edition had, but I can imagine most folks won't mind.
Tut tut. It's as if people forgotten the finer things.
Are you serving yourself high tea on your Suburbia Collector's Edition box?
Nicholas, when one begins to enjoy the finer things, a 2nd edition simply will not do. One must go all in, or one must not go at all.
Would you say you're looking down from your ivory tower upon those who do not have the Collector's Edition?
Well, I'm not one to spill the tea.
Mike, you've changed.
Please, call me Monopoly Man.
There are other cartoon rich people.
And that's all the time we have for you this week. Be sure to put your favorite bits of board game news in the comments below. And until next time, that has been the news
according to us.